Right, this is a 1982 Jeep Wagoneer, or Cherokee it's got on the side, but it's probably because it's a bit of an odd... Oh, that's my dog, by the way. Copper, his name is. German Shepherd. Right. This is a factory-produced right-hand drive. It's in England. I understand they made about 100 of these. Factory-built right-hand drive, so it's not a conversion, which makes it quite unique, and it drives really nice for that reason. It's got Cherokee on the side, which came with it, but it's really a Wagoneer, so I think there's probably some oddities here that make it slightly different from the ones that they produced in the States. Let's have a look inside. Oops, I was actually going to the wrong side. So we've got the sort of symmetrical type dash that they've got. Of course, in the States, this would have steering wheel would have been over here. This central piece would have been hasn't been changed. That way, the ashtray or ash receiver here would have been close to the driver. That's a clock, and obviously an aftermarket radio, and a glove box in the middle, which does open, full of junk as usual. Right, so this section would be the same, I guess, as a left-hand drive. We've got a 3-speed, 3-speed blower, and we've got 3 buttons here. One turns the blowers off, one turns the blowers to run with air coming from into the cabin, and the other one pulls it up onto the windscreen, so it's for demisting. And then you've got your heater valve control, so it basically just makes it no heat or heat, which is all they do really. We've got the normal set of dials and gauges, automatic gearbox of course, and indicator. What have we got here? We've got the wipers. So it's got a wash wipe system. Obviously, it's got an intermittent, which is variable. So when we turn the dial to the left, the wipers will work intermittently. And then it's got 2 speeds, and if you push it, it works the water. These are the lights. Simple, just pull out, side lights, main lights. We've got some little gizmos here which I think work vents, but they don't really work on this car. They've never worked, and I haven't really bothered with them. There's one over here as well. Oops, they just come off at the moment. I haven't bothered about sorting them out. Now up here, cigarette lighter. Of course, most cars now don't even have that. They just have the socket for power. And here we've got the fog lights at the rear. I'm not sure whether these had them in the States, but at the time this car was produced for the UK, it had to have them by law, so they put... I think that's why it's got a European bumper in the back. It basically, it's a rear bumper which has had fog lights put into it, so they work by that button there. I'm not sure what this one is. I've had this car about 5 years, and I don't even know what everything is on it. Well, I'll have to leave that one. I'm not sure what that does. This here is works. I won't move it because it works the mirror. That you can adjust the mirror. Incidentally, I don't know whether a lot of you guys in the States know this, but the mirrors on these cars, they are exactly the same ones that Jaguar used them. XJS, I think it was. Or one of the Jags anyway, and I think Bentley and Rolls used them as well. They were the same casing, the same mirror. The wipers on this are still actually set for a left-hand drive vehicle. It's got an aftermarket sunroof, which just opens, center light, which and one at the back The one at the back actually I don't think it's working. I've had the roof. I've had the roof lining stuck back on the card. That sags a bit. I think they all do. But the interior of the car is basically original. Well, it is original, and it's lovely. It's typical the 70s. The colouring, the design. It's got a center box and an armrest which comes down as well. It's quite a simple car, really, but I love the old design on inside this car. Let's have a look on the outside. It's got a opening quarter light here, which I replaced the original one, because this one, like the other one on the other side, had seized up. I think they do. This car is what, 25 years old or something now. But this particular model of mine, it hasn't any rust at all. It did have some rust when I bought it, and that was down here, this section, and I bought a new section and we welded it in at that point, and everything that you see that's gold, we stripped it back to metal, and we didn't find any rust, and repainted it. The original green color when I bought it, I had it lacquered. The lettering was actually on it. I'm not that keen on it, but the Wagoneer and the Cherokee down the side, but I left them on. This one has got there was a wiper on wash wiper on the rear, which stopped working, and I should have taken this off really. We've got a winding mechanism, which actually is good because a lot of the old electric ones don't work anymore. At least this one does. You can lock it. Now I've had a new carpet fitted, and I bought a new carpet from the States for this. And apart from it needs a bit of a clean, it's pretty good. And another thing about this car, you can, whoops, just a sec. Right, you can fold the seat up. Ooh. It's got an interesting system here. I can find it. We've got this here, this rubber band, giant rubber band almost, that whoops, holds the seat back. I mean, it's pretty archaic, but it does the job. So there we have it. 1982 Cherokee. This is the straight 6 4-litre engine. I did have a V8, and I was thinking of putting the V8 into it, but the V8 was set up for left-hand drive, so I didn't do that. Actually, I just remembered something. These mirrors were not the original ones that were with the vehicle, the Jeep, when I bought it, and these were actually taken off of a Jag. They're exactly the same. The ones I had were self-colored. These were chromed because they were actually off a Jag. But it runs lovely. I think we'll just start it up before we finish. My dog is waiting to go for a walk, I think. It's got quite a nice sound, this car. At one time we put an exhaust, a tailpipe exhaust from the V8, and I don't know whether that makes a difference. It shouldn't do, I don't know, but it does sound rather like a V8. Okay, that's it.